Hi children, today we are going to see about sulfur dioxide. Right, we are going to see about sulfur dioxide. What's the formula for sulfur dioxide? You all know, am I right? It is SO2. Now let us see the structure of the sulfur dioxide. This is the structure of sulfur dioxide. It has lone pair of electrons. Right children? So what this structure can be called as? It is called as a band structure or angular structure. Right. Now let us see the preparation of sulfur dioxide. First let us see laboratory method of preparation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is prepared in the laboratory by treating sodium sulfite with sulfuric acid, Na2SO3, sodium sulfite. When it is treated with sulfuric acid, it produces sodium sulfate plus sulfur dioxide plus water. Right children? When sodium sulfite is treated with sulfuric acid, you will be getting sodium sulfate, sulfur dioxide and water. One more laboratory method is also there. Copper turnings. When it is treated with sulfuric acid, this on heating, it will produce copper sulfate plus sulfur dioxide plus water. Right children? Copper turnings, when it is treated with sulfuric acid, you'll be getting copper sulfate, sulfur dioxide and water. These two are the laboratory method of preparation of sulfur dioxide. Now we are going to see the manufacturing, that is industrial method of preparation of sulfur dioxide. Industrial method. In case of industrial method, sulfur dioxide is prepared from iron pyrite. You know the formula for iron pyrite. The formula for iron pyrite is FeS2. It is the ore of iron. When iron pyrite is treated with, it undergoes oxidation, treated with oxygen, that is roasted. Right? When iron sulfide is roasted, it produces iron oxide and sulfur dioxide. Let me balance the equation now. Right, when iron pyrite, the ore of iron, is roasted with oxygen, we will be getting iron oxide and sulfur dioxide. The gas which we have obtained here is dried, liquefied under high pressure and stored in steel cylinders. Right children? Now let us see the properties of sulfur dioxide. We are going to see the chemical properties of sulfur dioxide now. The first property is the reaction of sulfur dioxide with sodium hydroxide. Reaction of sulfur dioxide with sodium hydroxide. Right? Sodium hydroxide, when it is treated with sulfur dioxide, we will be getting sodium sulfite, Na2SO3 plus water molecules. Right children? When this sodium sulfite is treated with sulfur dioxide again, you will be getting sodium bisulfite. Listen here, when sulfur dioxide is treated with sodium hydroxide, you are getting sodium sulfite plus water. When the product obtained here is again treated with sulfur dioxide, you will be getting sodium bisulfite. Right children, now let us see the reducing property of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is a very good reducing agent. Let us see the reducing property now. It has the capability to reduce halogens to halogen acids. Let us see an example for this. Chlorine. When it is treated with sulfur dioxide, it produces halogen acid, that is hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid here. Right children, listen here. Sulfur dioxide reduces halogens to halogen acid. So for an example, we have taken a chlorinate here. Chlorine, when it is treated with sulfur dioxide, you are getting hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. Now let us see the second reducing property here. KMNO4, yeah, you all know that it's potassium permanganate. When it is treated with sulfur dioxide, when it is treated with aqueous sulfur dioxide, it produces potassium sulfate plus manganese sulfate plus sulfuric acid. Right, children? The formation of manganese sulfate indicates that, am I right? KMNO4 has reduced here. Am I right? Yeah. Look at here. You all know the color of potassium permanganate. The color of potassium permanganate is pink violet. Am I right? It is pinkish in color. When it undergoes reducing property, am I right? With sulfur dioxide, it produces a colorless substance. So this reaction can be taken for testing sulfur dioxide. This can be used to test sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide has a capability to decolorize KMnO4. Thank you, children.